see this fat right here?
We're young, we live in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Might as well have fun while we can and save this series.
Good morning, pals. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Today, we will be focusing on how I use my Gua Sha to depuff, make it slim, make it sharp. There's so many different ways on how to do this, so I'll just be showing you guys like what I do because I don't need filler anymore since I've done this. So let's go wash my face because I feel disgusting. That was a fat leak.
Don't forget to wash your hands, kids.
The lighting is so good in here. Ew, what the frick? I look like a freaking bean. So I'm washing my face right now with the Kiehl's Exfoliating Brightening like cleanser, white birch, and pearl stone, and it really does sand off all of my dead skin. I use this like daily, every single morning. Like I have eczema, so like I definitely need to like smooth out and purify my skin, you know what I mean? So let's start off with that. Not gonna lie, the cap is really disgusting. I don't know if you guys can relate or if I'm just like dirty person. Face is all washed off and clean. You guys can already see how bright it is right now. Like I'm not even filtering my videos, but this is just, wow, glowy. I also got some water drops in my Dior box. I used it as a stand and now it's freaking ruined. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, it's showtime. I do have a couple products that I actually use. This is all Kiehl's and this is not sponsored. I just like am in love with them. Kiehl's, if you want to sponsor me, like let me know. You let me know. Okay, my inbox, you let me know. So I'm using the cucumber alcohol-free toner, and that's the first step that I usually always put. It's particularly for dry and sensitive skin. Kind of just pat it on there a little bit. Then I am putting like some kind of essence. It's like kind of like oil onto my skin. I do it in the morning and I do it at night. Except I only do the Gua Sha in the actual morning to depuff my face, make everything even, sharpen everything up. This just smooths out the texture and gives you a more bright, youthful look, if that makes sense. Put that on there. The most important part before you do the Gua Sha like process, you have to get some kind of oil. I have eczema, so I have extremely dry skin everywhere I go. Except if it's obviously at like in California or like Mexico, some kind of sunny vacation where it's like humid, all that stuff, right? I just don't belong here in Washington State, so like, yeah. So you just kind of take a little bit in there, and what I do, which is the fun part, just like drop, oh shit, don't go my eye, okay, don't go my eyelashes, and just drop some on there, and then you might want to drop like an extra, just to have extra because you're gonna be, it kind of looks disgusting. You need extra only because you're gonna be using your Gua Sha. So look at this so far, right? It is just like, yeah, no hate, okay, but like I've seen so many people use it in different ways. This is how I use it. So apparently you're supposed to like go over here, or even go over here, doesn't really matter, and just go upwards. Technically I just like do it, and you have to like kind of wedge it up there, and you do it non-stop. So I'll just go around all of this for like a while. I've seen people do it like this, but I've also seen people do it like this, and it kind of grasps it better. So I kind of like doing this. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're really pulling it from the bottom up and wedging it. You see this fat right here? Keep going up and down, okay? From the bottom up, I mean. I'm not gonna have you sit here the entire time seeing this entire thing. So what I do next is I usually can hold this right here and keep going upwards. So this one just pulls back the actual fat. And just sharpens it. So I kind of do that, and then next step, I personally like using this smooth side and just like really pulling it back. I can feel how cold it is. It's super relaxing. This Gua Sha actually saved my life because it doesn't even look like I cried. Like, I'm not even joking. I'd cry for like a couple hours, and then I would do this the next morning, and then it would just depuff most of my face. I'm pulling back some of like the eye bags, because like I sometimes have bad eye bags. I think I get it from my dad. Kind of like the genetics, you know what I mean? Like we just party too hard. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this at Sephora and I'll make a video about it. But there's this type of like eye cream for your under bags, and you put it on, right? It's in a black bottle, and it was like TikTok viral. It works instantly. It pulls it back and you can't even see. I think this like old like grandma lady or whatever like did a review on it, and it just went like, it just blew up. Next step is that I kind of like to pull this back right here. This is also one of my favorite parts because I feel like I'm getting a head massage without getting an actual head massage. I actually have a few wrinkles on my forehead really, which is like kind of stressful, and I don't want wrinkles. So I kind of just like wedge it up back and forth. Make sure you kind of just go up, down, And just keep going the same direction. Every single time you are doing this, please, please, please remember to go the same direction, or else you're just swishing back and forth your fat. Just really things, you know what I mean, to consider. I do this also 20 times. I do everything 20 times each on each side, or each process for this, I guess, because it's just my skull. I also seen influencers kind of do it like this, but I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand this side because I don't like how there's like a thing there. So like, I'll also do this too, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. Do you guys see how sharp this is getting? Because every morning it kind of just like, sometimes I'll be bloated, maybe a lot of salt intake, or just like the way that I slept and stuff like that. And it really is amazing. Like, I promise you guys, I did not get injections or Botox. This is the real me. No filter, no Facetune. Kind of just go over everything like this in full force, and I kind of just like make sure that I don't know, just smoothing everything out like this too. I love this one so much. This, just keep going back and forth. I just overlay everything, just review everything, and yeah, that's about it. So I don't want to keep this too long, so I'm so sorry if this is like 8-10 minutes or whatever, even more. I'm gonna try to cut it short. Okay, so now that you're finished with the Gua Sha routine, I go and swoop in with the Hydro Plumping Serum Concentrate. Hydrate and plump skin, so it penetrates 10 surfaces deep. Wow, that's just crazy. After I put the oil on and, you know, do the whole like Gua Sha thing, I just do this. My last and final step, you guys, is putting my actual moisturizer. It's an overnight hydrating mask. I know it's not a moisturizer, blah, 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 but people actually use it as a moisturizer, and the Kiehl's people said it's fine because I have eczema. So like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I basically have like 5 to 6 steps or whatever in my morning routine, and it does take probably like 30 minutes, but self-care is extremely important, and being pulling back my fat and moisturizing under here too. So this is the after effect. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just so like You probably wonder, where do you get a Gua Sha? This is like an actual real stone that I got from the Seattle night market. I think this was like almost $20, something like that, but it's the real deal. So with further ado, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this really helps you out with the Gua Sha and also getting to know me and my routine, I guess. I love the routine, obviously, and I highly recommend. Do this every day and you won't need injections or Botox. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. All right, we'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in